Welcome back. So we're gonna go feed our chickens because I fast forwarded a month and I completely forgot to come and feed them before I did that. How much do I still have? Wow, I've only got a little bit of wheat left. So if it's taking all of it, oh well, not all of it, so that's fine. It means that it still had a little bit left over, which means that we should still have some to be able to feed the other chickens as well. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Go forward. Well, we almost had a full truck. Almost, but not quite. So we still got to plant the field ahead of us. And we still have to go and look at our sheep, make sure that our sheep are all good as far as water and food and all that is concerned. And at the same time, we want to make sure that we buy our chickens. No, our cows, not our chickens. What am I saying? We got chickens galore. So we got to make sure that we get our cows and get them ready to go. I believe we have everything but silage. So what we need to do is get a grass field. We may... I don't really have a grass field, do I? While we're feeding those, then we go on there. None of my fields are grass. I may plant... let's not give it all to you, because if I give it all to you, these guys over here will starve. So I'll put some in here. So we're gonna desperately need to get ourselves into wheat and barley big time. Where are we in? Where are you? Over here. I should have this. Okay, so when is the highest price? Did I miss it? In June. March. Okay, no, we have not missed it. So I just have to make sure that I don't forget about that. Oh, demolishing the post. Yeah, I better make sure that I don't forget about that, because I can see myself completely forgetting about what I need to do there. And yeah, I probably should have kept the piggery as it is, but I don't know. I may do something with that, or I may just completely leave it alone. Our rabbits, well, they're just there. I completely have been ignoring them, really. I'm gonna park you back over here, purely because this is where you kind of belong. And I'm gonna clean you before I park you. Okay, so we don't need a plow. Can we afford to buy a grass field? So, no. Yes. Yes. Absolutely not. See, it's really bad that this map is so big. We're not really going to be able to sort of visit most of it. That's not really a grass field. So all our grass fields are around here. What? $9 million? That field? How can that be? How could that be $9 million? So we can buy little fields like this, and even that's not really... No, what I'm going to do is, while we're here, let's check on our sheep. So they have food and they have water. You know, I could come and cut this grass over here. And that way I can yeah, I can sort of have a little bit of grass to utilize. And you know what? I'm gonna just park you right there. Okay. So let's go get the mower. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of grass out of that field. Oh. Come on, doggy, get out of the way. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna park you. Oh, running straight over my dog. I'm gonna park you right here. For now. I'm gonna go and close the gate. And then let's go get our cedar. Before we go any further, where did I park my cedar? It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not in here. So where would my cedar be? I do have a cedar, right? Yes, I do. A planter. So let's go this way. It's probably going to be easier for me to find it this way. Not there. Definitely not here. Definitely not there. And I think I remember now where I've parked it. Right there. We got plenty of seed on it, so that's alright. So since we're going onto the road for a little bit, we might as well put our beacons on. And let's turn it to grass. Oh. There we are. Grass cities. So that way we can get ourselves some grass. Whoa, face full of everything other than just normal fresh air. Okay, so let's plant it and get it over and done with, and that way we make sure that we have plenty of grass, and this should give us plenty of grass for our for what we need for our animals. We need to unfold the cedar first. I did. Okay. Okay, so just make sure that we've got plenty of overlapping on the side, because the last thing we want to do is just ignore it type of thing. So we want to do this, and this way we have a field of grass until we buy a different field of grass. And you know, when we sell all the products that we have at the right time, then we should be doing all right as far as being able to afford to buy a new field, and maybe this field's down here or the next one's to buy. We'll see what happens. I can't imagine that we'll go too far away, purely because, and I think this is where you know, because the roads are so narrow, I think this is the reason why you know, everyone that I've seen that plays this map kind of sticks to whatever area they choose. So I suppose the only way that you can sort of look at getting into something else is to halfway through, or somewhere around the, you know, when I think it's about halfway through, which we're probably about halfway through this series, I'm going to sell a farm here and then move everything across to whatever our new farm will be. And that would include tractors and everything else. So it's kind of like do a move, but not do a move, if that makes sense. That's the only way that I could see that, you know, you could really explore the map. I can't imagine that too many people would be, hey, I'm going to buy a field and at the other end, because it's so narrow to get around, especially with the combine. So it would have been nice if you would have put the cow farms a bit more apart. Like you got two cow farms right next to each other. It would have been so much nicer if one cow farm was at one end and the other cow farm at the other end. The only alternative is maybe looking to see if there is what other farms there. I'll go looking around again and see if there is a farm for sheep or cow. I don't really want to get into piggery as such, into, you know, because pigs require so much food that you can't just say, hey, I'm going to move around, because you still have to do all your harvesting in close to the area that you're going to have pigs, and I think that's not really going to work. I mean, horses, yes, anything that just require cows, but anything that just requires grass would be a great way to sort of be somewhere else on the map. And, you know, I may look at doing that. So if there's another sheep farm somewhere on the map, and if there is, please let me know. If there is another place where I could grow sheep or cows, I'll probably just move that part of my Let's Play in that side of the world. And at least that way, we can spend a bit of time at you know, at that part of the map, and I think it'd be you know, come on, it'd be enjoyable to not just be in this area. After all, this is a fantastic map, and don't get me wrong, if that's how it is in real life, and from what I hear from Dagobah, that's how it is in real life. So you know, the maker of the map obviously just wanted to keep it to what the area's like really, which you can't blame him. Most people really prefer the realism of you know, these English maps, including the narrow roads and hard to get around. I suppose that's the charm of the map. So yeah. But at least now we'll have grass, and the beauty with this is that we'll be able to fertilize it. So this won't be just, you know, we have grass like we had before grass here, but we were not able to fertilize it. So now we'll be able to fertilize it and increase the yield. And wrong button. I didn't lift it up, I just switched it off. So we'll finish planting this, and then obviously we'll get the harvester. Wow, today I'm all over the place, aren't I? We'll get the fertilizer and fertilize this field. And that way we'll do our best to try and improve the yield to as you know, to maximum. We do need to get ourselves some silage, so Okay, well, just let it unfold. Unfold, wow. Let it fold. It looks like we got quite a bit of eggs. So, you know, I'll park this over here before we need to take it to a new place where we're gonna park it. Okay, well, I don't need you. Let's leave you there for a second. Where am I with you? Oh, I'm just gonna not use distractor because it's a bit too far away from. We'll use you. That is to go and collect the eggs. And, you know, by getting these eggs collected, we should be able to have some cash. Oh, I got shafted there. Here I'm thinking that's okay, we'll just turn around under here. Completely forgetting that I said the way I've left I'm trying to think which is the best way to go. You know what, I think this is the better way to go. Purely because I can go through here and just park the tractor here like this. And then we can go and get the eggs from here. Yep, does that all the time. Bang, face full of bushes and everything else. And we'll do the same thing with these ones over here. And we'll get you as well, why not? And we'll get you going as well. And we'll get, why not? Look at this, we can walk on the fence, not a problem. We'll open that fence over there. And let's have a look. Where's the best place to sell? Come on. Eggs and wool at the same time. So eggs. We are at 2,500 at farmers market and 3. See, our eggs on the way up because they're not too bad. 3, so I can get 3, 4. So farmers market it is, because that's probably the one that I could sell both of them. Where's farmers market? Okay, farmers market is right there. Okay, so we gotta go. Okay, easy done. I love the way the tires and everything kind of just moves around. Makes it very, very realistic, the mud, doesn't it? It makes it move around exactly as it would in real life. So we're gonna go in through this way and go and sell all the products that we have here. I mean, we don't have a lot, only about 3,000 and a bit liters of wool. Do we have any wool left there? Oh, you know what? Stay here. I'll go have a look. Since this is probably a lot quicker. I do have a third of the pallet, a third, 3/4, I meant to say. Tell you, today, my ability to actually speak is just not there, is it? Alright, now let's go. And let's put the beacons on. And we'll do it like this since we don't have beacons on the trailer. That way we are visible to everybody. Nobody can say we didn't see it. Especially since we've got eggs. We don't want people to run into us. Whoa! Now there goes the eggs. It became scrambled. So I said this is the beauty of this map. It is very picturesque. I mean, on this side, if you're on the main roads, you don't really have an issue with visibility, because on the main road, this is the way we need to go, right? Yes. On the main road, it's actually pretty good, the visibility. It's where the visibility kind of goes off a little bit is the visibility, the width of the roads is here, and this is where your ability to drive and bring large machinery is limited. It's not impossible because it's still big enough. Wow, it's still big enough to do it. I mean, have a look at this. This is just wonderful. I love the design and the setup of this map. I mean, look at the roads. Instead of just going boom straight up, they make you go. Oxygen David makes you go around, exploring the map. And look at this, you got a bit of a driveway over here. Whoa! Believe it or not, I barely just tapped the left button on my keyboard, and that's what it did. So obviously it must have been something there on the road that said, hey, you're gonna go left big time, whether you want it or not. So we'll go sell this, and then oh look, we've got some animals over here. Is it just me, or do we have some animals over here? Looks like horses. Alright, this looks like, look at these fields. I love the setup. Yeah, look, we may come. Let's have a look. Is this the $9 million thing? No, only $86,000. So it looks like we've got ourselves a bit of a possibility. Look at that shed over here as well on the grass field, bit of mud there. Hey, that's where I need to go, farmer. Why did it look like it was so far away? Farmer's market is where I need to go. So let's see how much money we're gonna get on this. And if we're lucky enough to get anything near what we need, we may end up having a look on our way back at buying the horse paddock over there. Well, it looks like we'll have enough money to buy. Definitely have enough money to buy the horse paddock over there. I mean, we can definitely we have a horse paddock where we are. But I suppose if we wanted to be on a different side of the map, and let's see, are we far enough on a different side of the map? Not really, is there? I don't know, you could hear some weird noises on when you're sitting there, parked there thinking. So let's go back and we'll stop and have a look for horses there. And then we'll see what happens as far as buying it or not buying it is concerned. Just park here on the left. Being very careful not to fall into the creek over here. And as I said, that nearly fell into the creek over there. So let's go and have a look. I mean, you know, you definitely have a very nice setup over here. Okay, what on earth is that? I don't know, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, alternatively, I mean, we're down here. I know there is another farm over here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that there was when we were looking, I think over here there's another farm. You know, but some of this, I think it's right here where there is another farm. Where if that was the case, 42, well, I'll go visit or have a look around, and we may end up doing exactly that, and that is to get ourselves on a different part of the map. So with this, I'll leave this episode here. We'll start the next episode with fertilizing our field and choosing a new area for us to be in as far as some sort of animals. I don't know if I want to take machinery there unless we're going to decide that we're going to move all our machinery there. So that's the only way that we're going to do our arable on that side of the map. Anyhow, thank you very much for taking your time to watch my videos. Home farm, so we got a bit of a home farm over here as well, but no animals. And yeah, thank you very much for spending some of your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it's a bit all over the place. Until next time, have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.